Please take your chairs. We will be starting with the function shortly. Good afternoon, everyone.
Enjoy your vacations. Hope you have a good time. You're traveling?
ऐसे ही थोड़ा
To start with the function, may I request our member executive, Mr. Amit Chaudhary, to welcome Honorable Chief Justice Delhi High Court, Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, and please present the plant to your lordship. May I now request Mr. Dhcba, member executive, to please welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Prabhu Bhavtu and Mr. Dhcba to please welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Pratibha MC and present the plant to your lordship. May I now request Mr. Sachin Puri, Senior Advocate, Vice President, to please welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Dharmesh Sharma and please present the plant to your lordship. May I now request Mr. Nitesh Mehra, Member Executive, to please welcome ASG Mr. Chetan Sharma and please present him to the plant. Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, Chief Justice Delhi High Court, Honorable Justice Pratibha MC, Honorable Mr. Justice Dharmesh Sharma, companion honorable judges of this court, Beloved Additional Solicitor General Shri Chetan Sharma, Mr. Rajesh Mishra, Honorary Secretary, Bar Council of Delhi, Senior Advocates, Senior Members of the Bar, Ms. Nikita Advocate, daughter of Shri Justice Dharmesh Sharma, Mr. Shashank, son-in-law of Justice Dharmesh Sharma. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Executive Committee of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, I welcome you all to today's function to be favored to Honorable Mr. Justice Dharmesh Sharma on his Lordship's superannuation. The Lordship is due to remit office on 8 June 2025. However, the farewell function has been organized today, being the last working day of the High Court before vacation. The Lordship Honorable Mr. Justice Dharmesh Sharma had joined the Delhi Judicial Services on 20th October 1992 and thereafter promoted to the cadre of Delhi Higher Judicial Services in August 2003. The Lordship was appointed as the Principal District and Session Judge West District in 2019 and thereafter posted as Principal District and Session Judge New Delhi District in March 2022. The Lordship took oath as an Additional Judge High Court of Delhi on 17th of May 2023 and was confirmed as a permanent judge of this court on 22nd of July 2024. The Lordship is retiring after having served the judiciary for about 33 years. May I now request the Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, to please present a shawl to Honorable Mr. Justice Dharmesh Sharma on his retirement. request our Vice President, Mr. Sachin Puri, Senior Advocate, to please present a moment on behalf of the Dhcba to Honorable Mr. Justice Dharmesh Sharma. Now I request the Honorary Secretary Bar Council of Delhi, Mr. Rajesh Mishra, and Mr. Murari Tiwari, Member Bar Council of Delhi, who are present and amongst us, to please present a bouquet to Honorable Mr. Justice Dharmesh Sharma. One of the elder member of our bar, Mr. Prem Prakash Advocate, he wishes to present a moment to Honorable Mr. Justice Dharmesh Sharma. I now request our President to please say a few words on this occasion. In his absence, our Vice President is the official President, Mr. Sachin Puri, to please say a few words.
Honorable the Chief Justice Shri Dhcba ji, Honorable Miss Justice Prakhada N. Singh, Man of the Hour, Honorable Mr. Justice Dharmesh Sharma, all the judges present here, learned Solicitor General of Delhi High Court, Mr. Chetan Sharma, Honorary Secretary of the Bar, Mr. Vikram Pawar, my elders at the bar, senior advocates, lawyers and friends. In fact, I would like to start by sharing that my first meeting with Sir, my Lord Justice Dharmesh Sharma, was not in a courtroom. In fact, मैं पहली बार उनको मिला था on a cricket ground. Sir was wearing pads and ready to go into bat, and that was the first meeting we had. Well, and I guess most of us know it, but I would like to say, Sir has been a fine cricketer. He was an opening batsman and an off-spin bowler, a true all-rounder. Some of the qualities which he also had on the bench itself. So we have been privileged to have you. In fact, Sir led the district judges team of Patiala House, Dhcba Court, as well as of all courts, and was the first time that it reached the semi-finals of NCC tournament, which has not been done ever since. My father used to appear before Sir, and he used to fondly praise him for the manner in which the court proceedings were conducted. He often said that he was soft-spoken, which is a fact that we all have seen, patient, and hears youngsters and everyone at the bar. So we have been privileged to have you with us. It was only yesterday that I got to know that our president, Mr. Hariharan, who is not here today, was in fact a classmate of Sir. And in fact, at one time, both had applied for a job in a company, and they both decided not to take that job up. Sir, Mr. Hariharan in fact asked me to read a few lines on his behalf, with permission. It is with great nostalgia that one bids farewell to you. Not long ago did we start a journey together in the field of law. Memories go back to the carefree summer of '87, when we chose cricket to classes at the Gandhi Madan and a cup of tea under the wisdom tree. When I failed at both, you proved to be able cricketer and an adept student of law. Though I disagree with Hari sir that he failed at law. I thought post-law school, our paths would lead us to different destinations. But destiny saw that they crossed again. And to behold, I found myself before you as a young civil judge, These encounters not only increased with the passage of time, and my grey hair are testimony and measure of your progress on the bench. Today, as your fruitful tenure ends on one side, it is with mixed feelings that I welcome you back to the bar to continue your journey. The note ends with a quote from Emerson: "Life is the journey and not the destination." Sir, as this inning comes to close, I, on my behalf and on the behalf of the entire executive and the bar, wish you the best for the next. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We welcome Honorable Ms. Justice Sharon Kaur. We welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Sharma. We welcome Honorable Mr. Sachin Datta, who just joined us. We also welcome Honorable Ms. Justice Tara Ganju. Now may I request Honorable Ms. Justice Pratibha M. Singh to please address the today's function. That's for a small moment.
Respected Chief, Justice Dharmesh Sharma, my colleagues, senior advocates, members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen, family of Justice Dharmesh Sharma. I didn't know I was supposed to speak, so Vikram has really taken me by surprise. I can only say a few words about Justice Dharmesh Sharma because I had the occasion and the privilege of having a bench with him. We were on the criminal side. And I must say, whenever habeas corpus petitions used to come, Justice Dharmesh Sharma had a lot of wisdom to give to the families. We would interact with them in chamber and बहुत अच्छी तरीके से समझाते थे उनको. So he had a lot of experience and wisdom about that. और दूसरी बात है कि, of course, I had never met him. He was in the DCLSA in Patella House. And I remember we were wanting to take forward a mediation program for trademark oppositions. That is when I met you for the first time, Dharmesh ji. And you took a lot of effort, lot of pains, and a very organized and meticulous manner in which you work. And in one murder appeal, I can tell you, which is the last judgment we pronounced, Dharmesh ji is like, "Madam, इसमें acquittal बनता है, तो acquittal करना है." So he's a very broad-minded and a very person who looks for justice, compassionate, empathetic. Wish him all the best. Wish him and Babiji and the children and everyone. And I've enjoyed having a bench with him on the criminal side. So before I end my speech, I just wanted to say two things. Today is also a special day for the seniors in the bar, as also for the lady lawyers in the bar. We are going to be announcing and cutting the ribbon for a lounge for the seniors of the bar on this side, which is the huge space for the filing, in place of the filing counter. And secondly, for the lady lawyers, हमारा bar room बढ़ गया है. So, Chief will be cutting the ribbon even for that today. And wish you all a very, very happy summer vacation. See you all in July. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. On behalf of the Dhcba, I would also like to thank other honorable judges of the DMCC for getting the ladies bar room in the old block renovated and also for allocating the vacant space entrance into this for usage as a lounge. I now request the Honorable Chief Justice Mr. Devendra Kumar Padhyay to please share his thoughts and say a few words, sir.
Honorable Justice Sharma, my colleagues on the bench, Mrs. Dhcba, Vice President of the Bar Association, other members, senior members, family members of Justice Sharma. It has been a very short association with Justice Justice Sharma. I wish we would have met earlier. But in this short span, whatever I came to know about Justice Sharma as a judge, as a human being, I have all praises for him. The kind of reverence and respect which he has earned as a judge, right from the district courts to this high court, is perhaps something to be remembered. And on this occasion, I can only wish Justice Sharma a very good and peaceful life ahead. I would call it a second innings because life journey continues. From here, you have to ascend many more heights. I wish all the success, good health, and all the good things in your life ahead. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request the man of the moment, Honorable Mr. Dharmesh Sharma, to please address the gathering, and I request all of the members present to please give a standing ovation to Honorable Mr. Dharmesh.
I have not written a speech, but just few, points that I would like to flag. Honorable Chief Justice, Dhcba, Honorable Justice Dhcba, other brother and sisters judges, Vice President, Secretary, and other office bearers of the bar, High Court Bar Association, ex-secretary, ex-vice president of the bar, senior lawyers, distinguished guests. They are sitting on the left side, whom I met because some of them have appeared before me. Thank you, sir, for coming. Dear friends from the bar, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you see that, every life story has a beginning, a phase, a beginning, different chapters in life, and then there is a finale. So today is the finale. But may I tell you that my entry into the legal profession was actually, if you may say, accidental, or maybe it was destined. I had done a BCom honors from Cambridge College. I had cleared one group of CA Inter. There used to be two groups, and I was doing CS, Company Secretaryship. And then it so happened that some of my schoolmates were in the nearby colleges, Ramjas, Shriram and all that. If you remember, just 12.5 रुपए का वो DTC का पास होता था ना, the way we used to enjoy in traveling in U special, so its fees was, Campus Center was very small fees of 100 rupees probably those days. So I took admission in Campus Center just to have that 1250 rupees pass, DTC pass. But it so happened that those were the times in 1984 where the faculty had the best of the legal luminaries. You name it, Professor Upendra Bakshi, Professor Madhav Menon, Professor Tripathi, Mr. K.V. Rohatgi, Rajiv Khanna, you name it, those who are from Campus Law Center. And just going through their lectures one after the other, I got, completely fascinated by the concept of law and so many legal issues, and I decided to pursue law. I can tell you, my father threw out of my house. He slapped me, वकील से शादी कौन करेगा? And it so happened, Arun Birbal, as you know, advocate, he was my friend, so he had a room in PG Man's house. So I went there, 2-3 days I resided there because he had gone to Madhya Pradesh. His father was the chief secretary there at that time. And then my family came, running, looking for me, and then here I am before you. But may I tell you, for a first generation lawyer, it was not easy. It was not easy. And initially I found very difficult to be associated with any good lawyer. I don't know for certain reasons, but then thereafter I was with Mr. Dhcba for a short time. Thereafter, for about 2 years, I was with Mr. Raj, senior advocate. So it was there that my skills got polished. And in fact, I had no idea to even come, on the bench. But it so happened, if you remember those times, there was this large strike in Dhcba over that Lathi charge, Kiran issue and all that. I tell you, young lawyers suffers a lot. Their entire backbone is broken when strikes are, continuously held. And it was a very difficult period for me, for young lawyers that time. And my son was born on 1st September. My wife went to her Maika on 12th September 1990. And for just 1 month, because exams were on 10th, 11th and 12th October. So I appeared in the exam, just preparation of hardly 28 days. And as luck had it, as God, showed some blessings, so I passed the daily judicial service examination, standing second out of 82 candidates that was selected. And thereafter, I have had a very fruitful, very productive, very harmonious time with my colleagues Neena Krishna Bansal, Anu Pandiratta, I miss Dinesh Sharma here, and Shailendra Kaur, Sudhir Jain. We used to be a group, and we used to command a kind of mafia in the district judiciary. Manoj Jain is there, and Manu Rai Sethi was there, is no more. So these colleagues, we enjoyed our life together. So it was really great. In this 33 years of service, I may say most of the time I have remained posted at Dhcba or Patiala House Courts. And 2 years as Secretary Delhi High Court Legal Service Committee, and 3 years as Member Secretary Delhi State Legal Service Authority. So I used to say always, and I say this, that Dhcba, when I was there, I used to feel like it's mera Maika, because I started practicing from there. I saw so many stalwarts there, used to, over there. And in my practice days, in fact, what I used to do this for youngsters, I used to chase senior lawyers, and when they are appearing in the court, I used to watch them, their demeanor, their articulation, the way they are, interacting with the judge, explaining things. And I used to evaluate them, and that's how my skills were sharpened. And Patiala House, they asked me then, what do you think of Patiala House? I think it's like my sasural. So, what about the High Court and Supreme Court? Saas Sasu. So this is how I remain posted in Dhcba most of the time, almost equal time. My life took a turning point when I was here on deputation as Secretary Delhi High Court Legal Service Committee. As some of you who are present here know, that it was in bad shape, but under the able guidance of Justice Manmohan Sareen and thereafter Justice Madan B. Logu, the whole scenario was changed. And initially, like Tikku ji and Ravi Tikku and Kirti Uppal, these are all office bearers of the bar. I used to tell them, yeah, mujhe lawyers batao, main isko karu. And I used to chase the lawyers, ki bhaiya, this is very good legal matter, please do something about it. And slowly and gradually a team banti rahi. Venkat is there, Madhu Kapoor is there, and then H.K. Chaturvedi, A.K. Trivedi was there, Dipali Gupta, and so many others were there, whom I literally, come on this, become in this legal aid family. And then I forced them, because I became by that time master trainer mediator also. So we had this program in the High Court where we trained them, and the 40 hours training program was imparted for mediation program. And they say 5 दिन सर बैठना पड़ेगा हाई कोर्ट में, छुट्टियों वाले दिन है, फेस्ट नवरात्रों के दिन है. मैंने कहा please trust me, this would improve your personality, this would improve your skills, this would improve your whole disposition and attitude in life. And they all agree. Yes? And those were the good times. There was a fee hike of the lawyers, and panelment process started for the first time. Justice Manmohan and at that time Fauji ki beti Justice Jyoti Singh were the members of the committee, and we were for the first time that lot of advocates were empaneled and in a proper, fair, transparent manner. And now you know where the Delhi High Court Legal Services Committee stands. What more? I will be short because I wanted to speak on so many things that have lacked. But yes, something has been said about my cricketing abilities. So, Sachin ji, you know, you can find so many similarities, say, in the game of cricket and the way the court sometimes functions, right? First thing is that you have to assess the pitch. Is it bouncy or is it spinning or is it flat track? And then teamwork is required. You need lot of cooperation from the staff, even your colleagues. Then you have to, when lawyers appear, and in the High Court, senior lawyers particularly, you have to go out their trajectory, their googlies, and sometimes they're the kind of no balls that they throw, and white balls. So that's how things are. It requires teamwork, it requires lot of cooperation with everyone. So there are a lot of similarities, and I really enjoyed playing cricket. My brother colleagues from the judiciary, they gave me a farewell last Friday, and they were all literally in tears. Ki sir, aap jaisa captain nahi dekha. But yes, those were very good times. In the High Court, I have had a very short tenure, but it has been very, very fruitful, very, very absorbing. I'm really indebted to all of you. This is the, always everybody says it, so you don't need a certificate from me. I think the best, well-behaved bar in the entire country. And lawyers, the way they come prepared with their briefs, it really enriches your experience. It really enriches your knowledge and putting lot of wisdom into work. Lot many things are happening. If I am allowed to say little Dhcba, to the entire complexion of the High Court is also changing, and the cricket analogy is also coming. Sometimes now this High Court is looking like a High Court franchisee, that so many outside players are coming and going now in the future. So I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing, maybe. So you are there. I don't know how to end my note because it's a little emotional for me. I am thankful to everyone. I am thankful to my sister and brother judges here who have really been very friendly, very cooperative. I thank you all the members of the bar who are present here, taking your valuable time. I only say that the justice delivery system needs some overhauling, some changes. Yes, you may please bring about the changes, things positive, bring about some objectivity into whatever is happening around, and then perhaps there would be a day where you can say, yes, our justice system is really very vibrant. We can do more about it, as you all know. I'm also thankful at this stage to the members of the Delhi High Court Mediation and Conciliation Center, Mr. J.P. Sen, Mr. Veena Reddy, Mr. Sudhanshu Batra, with whom I was associated in so many training programs for the lawyers. So in the end, I have no words to express my sense of gratitude. I'm humbled, I'm overwhelmed, I'm really thankful to all of you for having assembled here and bidding you farewell. And soon I'm going to join you at the bar, back to my old profession, back to my old place. And thank you very much. God bless us all. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We congratulate you on an exemplary career and wish you the best for the future. We welcome Honorable Ms. Justice Manmeet Preetham Singh Arora, who just joined us. Now I request our Treasurer, Ms. Kanika Singh, to please give the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I thank Honorable Chief Justice Dhcba. I thank Honorable Justice Patrika Singh, our man of the hour, Honorable Justice Dharmesh Sharma, and other honorable judges. I thank the learned ASG, Mr. Sharma, senior advocates, members of the Dhcba. Further, I thank my seniors at the bar and my colleagues. And I, in fact, would firstly call upon our learned ASG, Mr. Sharma, to say a few words, and then we can see the vote. Thanks.
Justice Pratibha Singh, you are not the only one who has got unawares. So, आपने सुन लिया कि जो लोग माफिया चलाते थे, अब वो वापस आ रहे हैं. So I was just talking to Justice Pratibha Singh. I said, look here. The common notion is कि नीचे से आए हुए जो जजेस होते हैं वो थोड़े कंजर्वेटिव होते हैं, and the ones who come from the bar are supposed to be naturally very liberal or this is the perception. But make no mistake, the judges who have come from trial courts have given the most candid and open speeches here. Please remember Justice Sudhir Kumar Jain's address. उन्होंने कुछ कहा था about his colorful ways. It was candid. आज साहब ने भी वही कह दिया. So it's a sort of a conundrum in a manner of speaking. But all said and done, it's a very emotional speech. आप क्रिकेट के अच्छे खिलाड़ी थे, ऑलराउंडर थे. आपने यहाँ भी बहुत अच्छा कारकर्दगी का मुजाहरा किया है. And vacations are on. It is also a ritual that Chief Saab, we all meet here, notwithstanding whether we have a farewell reference or not, but we all meet here on the threshold of a summer vacation to wish each other the best of vacations and the best of relaxations, save and except for the newly anointed seniors who would want to be here for their trade to grow, which is legitimate. And wishing each and every one of you and your families बहुत आपको छुट्टियां अच्छी बने, आप खूब पढ़ाई करें. लॉ पढ़ने का यही काम है, because otherwise you are grappling with matters. But this is the time when you can actually go deep into law and deep into philosophy. तो चीफ साहब एक बात मैं जरूर कहूँगा. यहाँ एक वकील होते थे जी.एस. रावल. पुराने लोग जानते हैं. कुछ साहब रावल साहब को तो आप जानते हो. उनको काम करने का बड़ा शौक था. सो छुट्टियां हुई, हमने एक दूसरे को बड़ी बधाई दी, जी बड़ा मजा आ गया, जी बड़ा काम किया, चलो. ही वेंट टू मसूरी. इसका शर्मा मैं ना देखूंगा नहीं इस कोर्ट का मुंह. बड़ी अच्छी बात है. आफ्टर 4 days he was here appearing in the vacation. मैंने कहा राहुल साहब की हो या दोनों. कहना मेरी तबीयत खराब हो गई थी. मैंने कहा why do you come to court? कहते इतने आ गई तो ठीक हो गई. So this is our profession. Believe you me, 30 days की vacation है, but after 8 days, all of you want to come back to your briefs, wear your dress and appear before the court. But notwithstanding that, not for ourselves, but for the honorable judges. We really don't understand the grind, the gruel, the timing, the pressure, the stress, and the backlogs that they have to battle more than us. They deserve not 30 days, but 60 days of vacation. और इक्विटी को जब बांटेंगे तो उसमें 15 दिन हमारे भी हो जाएंगे. So that's it. All the best. Enjoy yourselves.
I thank our learned ASP for that very entertaining speech. It's always a tough act to follow. I hope that the next chapter in Honorable Justice Dharmesh Sharma's life is the best yet, with a lot of cricket. We're also happy to fulfill the long pending demand of the lady members of our bar for a bigger baru, and also the demand of our senior members for a revamped lawyers' lounge. And this could only happen with the cooperation of our honorable judges and the members of the BMCC and our chairpersons here. And lastly, it has always been a tradition of our bar to meet for tea before breaking for summer vacations. I hope I speak for all of you when I say that I'm very grateful to be a part of a profession which allows us to keep a part of our childhood alive. So very happy summer vacations to everyone. And I now call upon the Honorable Chief Justice, the Honorable Chairperson of the BMCC, and the other honorable judges to please cut the ribbon for our newly revamped lawyers' lounge and also the ladies' bar. To be revamped, it will be in shape by the time we are back.